Jake had been a proud owner of his 5 German Shepherd dogs, which he walked multiple times a day. While walking your dogs isn't all that strange, there was just something about Jake his neighbors couldn't quite place. It didn't take long for people to notice that he was doing something unusual. But what exactly? One of his neighbors simply couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Jake, known in the neighborhood for his quintet of German Shepherd dogs, presented a curious spectacle that went beyond the ordinary routine of dog walking. His daily excursions with his loyal companions were a familiar sight, yet an air of mystery enveloped him, piquing the curiosity of onlookers. It wasn't the act of walking the dogs that caught the community's attention. It was something subtler, an elusive detail that lingered just beyond the grasp of understanding. Neighbors whispered amongst themselves, their intrigue deepening with each passing day. Among them, one was particularly captivated by the anomaly of Jake's behavior, unable to dismiss the nagging suspicion that there was more to these walks than met the eye. What was it about Jake and his disciplined entourage that seemed so out of place? The question hung in the air, a puzzle that beckoned to be solved, setting the stage for a revelation that could unravel the mystery shrouding Jake and his German Shepherds. It wasn't unusual for the neighborhood to see Jake walking his 5 German Shepherd dogs. He did it 3 to 4 times a day and had a strict routine. In the mornings, he walked for about 15 minutes, and in the evenings, he walked for about 20 minutes. The thing was, he never walked the same route twice. He always chose another route. The whole neighborhood knew who Jockey was, or at least they knew him as the German Shepherd guy. When he first moved into the street, many of the neighbors thought Jake to be a very neat guy who just liked to stick to his routine. They didn't think much else of it. But Jake's direct neighbor, Mrs. Goodhart, wasn't so easy to fool. Mrs. Goodhart found his need for routine a little strange, especially with having 5 German Shepherd dogs. His house had to be full of hair, broken furniture, or chewed-up shoes, she had thought. But she quickly realized that her neighbor had trained the German Shepherds very well. They didn't even walk on a leash. They just stuck to their owner's side like glue. After Jake had lived in his new neighborhood for a few months, Mrs. Goodhart had many more neighbors on her side. They all thought there was something strange about Jake, but they just couldn't pinpoint what. Mrs. Goodhart was a 70-year-old lady, so she couldn't do much about it, but there was one neighbor who could. Stephen, the 17-year-old grandson of Mrs. Goodhart. Living just a few houses down the street, Stephen was privy to the endless gossip swirling around Jake and his enigmatic dogs. It seemed Jake was the neighborhood's favorite topic of conversation, and Stephen couldn't escape the whispers if he tried. Tired of the speculation and intrigued by the mystery surrounding Jake, Stephen resolved to uncover the truth once and for all. Was Jake merely a creature of habit, or did his routines hide something more profound? On a crisp morning, as Jake strolled by, Stephen's decision crystallized. With determination burning in his chest, Stephen swiftly donned his shoes and coat, ready to shadow Jake and peel back the layers of secrecy that shrouded his neighbor's life. In that fleeting moment, Stephen embarked on a journey that would challenge his perceptions and unearth truths he never imagined possible. Outside, Stephen adopted an air of nonchalance, as if merely attending to his daily errands. Casually, he strolled toward the mailbox, glancing over his shoulder to ensure the facade of routine remained intact. His eyes, however, were fixed on Jake's retreating figure, his resolve firm as he prepared to shadow his neighbor. Engaging in the charade, Stephen peeked into the mailbox, feigning interest in its contents while keeping a discreet eye on Jake's path. As the distance between them widened, Stephen seized the opportunity to discreetly tail Jake, his heart quickening with the realization of his newfound role as a pursuer. This impromptu decision marked a departure from Stephen's usual approach to confronting problems head-on. Sneaking around wasn't his style, but the allure of uncovering Jake's secrets proved too irresistible to ignore. With every step, Stephen ventured deeper into the unknown, propelled by a mixture of apprehension and curiosity, eager to discover what truths awaited him at the end of this clandestine pursuit. He didn't even tell his mother he was leaving, so he only hoped she wouldn't call him at an unfortunate time. Suddenly, Stephen's heart sank. Jake had abruptly stopped walking. He looked around him as if he was looking for someone. Stephen didn't want to risk being seen, so he jumped behind a car to hide. He held his breath as he peeked in Jake's direction. As he peeked over the car, he suddenly froze in fear. One of Jake's dogs was staring directly at him. They even had a brief second of direct eye contact. Stephen slowly sank backwards, hiding behind the car again. "What have I gotten myself into?" he thought to himself. When he finally found the courage to look over the car again, Jake had already started walking again. Stephen quickly hurried after Jake again. He had to catch up with him without being noticed. Suddenly, Jake walked into a street to the right. Stephen sprinted the short distance to the corner and peeked his head around it before walking into the same street. But when Stephen peeked into the street, he was stunned to see no one there. Confused, he walked through the street, looking into every little connected side street. He scratched his head as he said, "Where could he have gone?" He turned into one of the side streets, now fully relying on his gut, and began to walk in a random direction. Luckily, he heard one of Jake's dogs bark, so he decided to follow the sound. He arrived at a big storage facility. The building looked like no one had been there in ages. The windows were broken, and the doors were rusty. There was a fence in front of the front door with a big padlock on it. Stephen paused and listened again. It sounded like Jake and his dogs were inside this building. But how? And most importantly, why? Stephen slowly walked around the building and found a gap in the fence. He inspected the gap and found hair on it that belonged to one of Jake's German shepherds. Stephen sighed. This was getting a bit out of hand. If he were to enter this building, he would be trespassing. And what if the police showed up? Suddenly, he heard someone coming his way. Stephen quickly hid behind a dumpster. When he looked at the gap, he saw Jake climbing through it with his dogs following behind. He was on the phone with someone and sounded a bit disappointed, but also frustrated. "I had it. I really thought I had it," he said, his voice shaking from frustration. "Don't worry, you will get it back." Stephen wondered what Jake was talking about. Was he after someone? Suddenly, one of Jake's dogs began to growl. Stephen looked in Jake's direction again and saw one of his dogs look right back at him, showing its teeth and growling. Stephen's eyes widened in shock, and he froze in fear. He held his breath, hoping the dog would go away. Right when the dog was slowly getting closer to Stephen, Jake whistled, and the dog ran away. Stephen sighed in relief. That could have ended very differently. He looked at the gap in the fence, and then at the dilapidated building. What was Jake doing in there? Stephen wanted to see for himself, but just as he had made up his mind to go in, his mother texted. "Where are you?" she texted. At that moment, he saw she had already called 4 times. He quickly called her back and returned home, hoping he wouldn't bump into Jake on the way. As soon as he got home, he made an excuse she would believe. Even though Stephen hadn't found out what Jake was doing exactly, he knew he couldn't let it go now. The next morning, Stephen waited for Jake to go on his morning walk again. He sat by his window, looking in the direction of Jake's house. He knew he would leave any moment now. He just wasn't sure which way he would walk. Yesterday, he walked past Stephen's house, but that was the first time he had done that in almost 3 weeks. Finally, Jake's front door opened. He walked out with his 5 dogs by his side. This time, he walked away from Stephen's house, so Stephen jumped up and hurried out of his house. Or at least he tried. "Where are you going?" his mother yelled from the kitchen. "Out!" Stephen yelled back as he opened the front door. "Don't ignore my text today," he heard his mother yell as he stepped outside. Despite the close call with Jake's vigilant dog, Stephen's resolve remains unshaken. The adrenaline coursing through his veins serves as a potent reminder of the stakes involved in his mission, fueling his determination to unravel Jake's secrets, no matter the risks. As dawn breaks, Stephen returns to the enigmatic storage facility, his footsteps echoing in the silence of the morning. The dilapidated building stands as a testament to the mysteries that lie within, unchanged and enigmatic. With every step he takes, Stephen knows that he is venturing deeper into the heart of Jake's clandestine world. He hopes that the light of day will illuminate new clues about Jake's mysterious operations, each detail of the facility becoming a potential piece of the puzzle in his relentless quest for truth. Undeterred by the dangers that lurk in the shadows, Stephen presses forward, his determination unwavering in the face of uncertainty. With a blend of intrigue and skepticism, Stephen finds himself drawn into a cloak-and-dagger world as he observes Jake, a figure shrouded in mystery, engaging in clandestine meetings with an array of individuals under the veil of secrecy. These encounters, carefully orchestrated to evade the scrutiny of the uninitiated, unfold with a precision that suggests a more profound, unspoken narrative. From his concealed vantage point, Stephen watches as photographs and objects change hands, each transaction seemingly laden with significance, yet maddeningly opaque. Jake's enigmatic interactions fuel Stephen's resolve to pierce the veil of secrecy. The question of who these individuals are and what binds them to Jake becomes a puzzle that Stephen must solve. The cryptic exchanges, observed from a distance, offer tantalizing clues, but no clear answers, deepening the mystery and challenging Stephen's understanding of Jake's world. This labyrinth of secrecy and shadows beckons Stephen further, promising revelations that could either vindicate his suspicions or unveil a truth far beyond his initial conjecture. Stephen's curiosity reaches a peak as he overhears Jake having a mysterious phone conversation. Words like location, timing, and description pique Stephen's interest. It's as if Jake is orchestrating something big, and Stephen's determination to unravel the mystery intensifies. Every piece of the puzzle drives him forward in his quest for answers. With every passing day, Stephen continues to observe Jake's secretive interactions with different people. Conversations held in hushed tones, furtive glances, and exchanged nods only deepen the intrigue. Stephen becomes like a detective himself, piecing together the fragments of a puzzle that grows more complex with each secret meeting. Stephen's patient vigilance begins to yield fruit as he gathers tidbits of information from Jake's clandestine meetings. Though the full extent of Jake's activities remains elusive, Stephen senses he's on the brink of a breakthrough, each morsel of intel feeling like a vital piece of a larger puzzle. One fateful day, Stephen finds himself inadvertently eavesdropping on a phone call made by Jake. With bated breath, he listens intently as Jake cryptically discusses locations, timings, and descriptions, a conversation brimming with significance for whatever operation Jake is orchestrating. As the pieces of the puzzle fall into place, Stephen's heart races with the realization that he might finally be on the cusp of unveiling the truth. With every word overheard, the veil of mystery surrounding Jake's activities begins to thin, propelling Stephen closer to the revelations he's been tirelessly pursuing. As Stephen maintains his vigilant watch over Jake's activities, he finds himself marveling at the unwavering discipline displayed by Jake's dogs. These loyal companions respond instantly to Jake's commands, their obedience a testament to their training and the unbreakable bond they share. It's evident to Stephen that these dogs are not merely pets, but integral participants in whatever mission Jake is undertaking. In a moment of fascination, Stephen witnesses one of Jake's dogs expertly track a scent from an item to a specific location. The precision and purposefulness of the tracking leaves Stephen in awe of the dog's skill. This observation only serves to intensify his curiosity about Jake's operations, fueling his determination to uncover the truth behind the enigmatic mission that Jake and his canine companions are engaged in. With each revelation, Stephen's resolve grows stronger. driving him ever closer to unlocking the secrets that lie at the heart of Jake's mysterious endeavors. As Steven's quest for truth consumes him, he finds himself teetering on the precipice of discovery, dangerously close to crossing the line that separates the observer from a participant. Fueled by an unyielding thirst for answers, he inches ever nearer to Jake's enigmatic world, each step a delicate dance between revelation and ruin. Heart-pounding, Steven knows that the slightest misstep could shatter the fragile facade he's carefully constructed. Yet, in his fervor to unearth the secrets that elude him, caution becomes secondary to the urgency of his mission. Then, in a moment of cruel fate, the silence is pierced by the sharp crack of a twig beneath Steven's foot, an innocuous sound that reverberates through the stillness like a gunshot. Panic grips him as the dog, a sentinel among Jake's guardians, senses the intrusion and responds with a menacing growl. Frozen in terror, Steven grapples with the realization that his obsession has brought him perilously close to exposure. With every beat of his heart, he prays that his misstep hasn't irreparably compromised his mission and placed him squarely in the crosshairs of danger. Relief floods Steven as Jake dismisses the disturbance, attributing it to the overzealous instincts of his vigilant canine companion. With the threat momentarily averted, the dog's distant barks fade into the night, allowing Steven to maintain his clandestine surveillance of Jake's movements. Undeterred by the close call, Steven's insatiable curiosity drives him deeper into the labyrinth of Jake's mysteries. As he shadows Jake, hidden in the shadows, tantalizing clues emerge, pet toys and leashes strewn haphazardly in Jake's car, whispering of a connection far more profound than mere coincidence. Each discovery fuels Steven's determination to unravel the enigma shrouding Jake's activities. What significance do these seemingly innocuous items hold, and how do they fit into the puzzle that has consumed his thoughts? As he delves deeper into the shadows, Steven knows that every piece of the puzzle brings him closer to unlocking the truth behind Jake's cryptic world. Within the depths of the storage facility, Steven's eyes fall upon a hidden trove of lost pet posters, each one a poignant plea from desperate owners yearning for the return of their cherished companions. The walls are adorned with these heartfelt appeals, casting a somber yet compelling light on Jake's mission. Each poster adds another layer of complexity to the enigma surrounding Jake's endeavors, fueling Steven's determination to uncover the truth that lies beneath the surface. As he gazes upon the multitude of faces, each one a testament to the bond between human and animal, Steven's resolve solidifies, driving him ever deeper into the heart of the mystery. With bated breath, Steven observes as one of Jakey's dogs expertly follows a scent with purpose, its unwavering focus and precision a testament to its exceptional training. In this moment, Steven's admiration for Jake's highly skilled companions deepens their remarkable abilities, serving as a reminder of the integral role they play in Jake's mission and the lives they touch along the way. Led by the unwavering determination of Jake's canine companion, Steven watches in awe as the dog's extraordinary tracking skills navigate them to a specific location with precision. The seamless partnership between Jake and his dogs becomes a testament to their profound connection, leaving Steven marveling at the bond they share. With each instance of the dog's remarkable scent-tracking abilities, Steven's understanding deepens, unveiling the true potential of Jake's highly trained companions. The artistry of scent becomes a captivating puzzle piece in the intricate operation that Steven is determined to unravel. As he witnesses the seamless harmony between man and beast, Steven realizes that beneath the surface of Jake's enigmatic world lies a realm of unparalleled expertise and camaraderie. Guided by the keen instincts of his newfound allies, Steven embarks on a journey where the mysteries of scent lead him closer to the heart of the clandestine operation he is determined to uncover. In the intricate dance of secrecy, orchestrated by Jake and his silent canine companions, Steven finds himself captivated by the seamless coordination and unwavering loyalty displayed. The dogs move in perfect harmony, responding to Jake's commands with unmatched discipline, a testament to the depth of their training and the bond they share with their handler. As Stephen delves deeper into his surveillance of Jake and his extraordinary dogs, he finds himself consumed by questions about the true nature of their mission. The collaborations with secretive individuals and the cryptic exchanges only serve to deepen the mystery, leaving Stephen to ponder the significance of their endeavors. With each passing day, Stephen's determination to uncover the truth intensifies, driving him to delve deeper into the shadows of Jake's world. As the enigma surrounding Jake and his canine companions deepens, Stephen remains resolute in his pursuit of answers, knowing that the truth lies just beyond the veil of secrecy waiting to be unveiled. With every passing day, Stephen's obsession with unraveling Jake's enigma deepens, fueled by an insatiable hunger for answers that seem to elude him perpetually. Each twist and turn in his surveillance journey brings forth new layers of mystery, propelling him further into the depths of Jake's clandestine world. In a stunning revelation, Stephen bears witness to yet another astonishing display of the dog's impeccable tracking prowess. Their ability to navigate scents with unwavering precision leaves him spellbound, drawing him into a realization that transcends mere admiration. These dogs are not just loyal companions, they are integral to Jake's covert mission, serving as the silent guardians of secrets that Stephen is determined to unearth. As the lines between observer and participant blur, Stephen finds himself teetering on the edge of discovery, consumed by a desire that knows no bounds. With each revelation, the truth looms tantalizingly close, promising to shed light on the mysteries that have captivated his every thought and fueled his relentless pursuit of the unknown. Jake's dogs prove to be invaluable allies in his clandestine endeavors. Their unwavering loyalty and exceptional skills make them indispensable partners. Stephen can't help but admire the bond between Jake and his four-legged companions. Contemplating the dog's extraordinary abilities, Stephen begins to connect the dots between their skills and Jake's activities. The pieces of the puzzle seem to fit together, but the full picture remains elusive, leaving Stephen with even more questions than answers. Stephen's growing suspicion drives him closer to confronting Jake. He can no longer resist the urge to seek answers. The puzzle of Jake's secret life seems to be slowly unraveling, but the complete truth still eludes him. Weeks melt into days, and Stephen's curiosity evolves into an unshakable suspicion. The enigma of Jake's activities consumes his thoughts, a relentless presence pushing him toward a pivotal crossroads. Faced with mounting doubts that refuse to be silenced, Stephen realizes that he can no longer evade the need for answers. The decision to confront Jake becomes inevitable, a watershed moment that holds the promise of clarity or upheaval. With resolve coursing through his veins, Stephen prepares to breach the silence that has veiled their relationship. The weight of impending conversation hangs heavy upon him, each step toward confrontation laden with uncertainty and the potential for life-altering revelation. As he stands on the precipice of truth, Stephen knows that the path ahead will irrevocably shape his destiny. With nerves electrified and anticipation coursing through his veins, Stephen takes the first step toward unraveling the enigma that has consumed his thoughts. As he approaches Jake, the weight of unspoken questions hangs heavy in the air, ready to be exhumed from the shadows. In the charged atmosphere of their encounter, the moment of truth looms tantalizingly close, beckoning both Stephen and Jake toward a revelation that promises to reshape their understanding of reality. As Stephen broaches the subject, Jake begins to peel back the layers of secrecy, offering glimpses into the true nature of his mission. Yet even as puzzle pieces slot into place, there remain chasms of mystery waiting to be explored. With each revelation, the labyrinth of intrigue deepens, pulling Stephen further into its depths, even as it begins to unravel before his eyes. In the swirling currents of uncertainty, Both men stand on the precipice of discovery, poised to confront the unknown and confront the truth that lies at its heart. As Jake unravels the intricacies of his clandestine profession, Stephen finds himself transported into a world he never knew existed. A realm where pets are more than companions, but integral players in a hidden dance of detection and discovery. With each revelation, the curtain is pulled back a little further, exposing the inner workings of Jake's mysterious mission. The significance of his highly trained dogs becomes clearer, their role in sniffing out truths and uncovering secrets laid bare for Stephen to behold. Eagerly, Stephen absorbs every detail, his mind racing to connect the dots of Jake's enigmatic life. With each word spoken, the puzzle begins to take shape, painting a picture of a world where ordinary pets become extraordinary agents of revelation. As Jake continues to share insights into his unusual vocation, Stephen listens intently, captivated by the unfolding narrative of a life lived in the shadows. In this moment of shared revelation, the boundaries of understanding expand, offering Stephen a glimpse into a world where truth is stranger than fiction and mysteries wait to be solved at every turn. As Stephen delves further into the mysteries surrounding Jake, a new discovery reignites his curiosity. Pet toys and leashes found nestled within Jake's car become yet another enigmatic piece of the puzzle, prompting Stephen to wonder how they align with the broader scope of Jake's mission. His intrigue doesn't stop there. While exploring a storage facility, Stephen stumbles upon a trove of lost pet posters adorning the walls, a poignant testament to the anguish of distraught pet owners desperately seeking their beloved companions. In this moment, the significance of Jake's work becomes strikingly clear. Each lost pet poster represents not just a missing animal, but a shattered bond and a beacon of hope yearning to be reunited. As Stephen contemplates the heartfelt appeals and the profound impact of Jake's mission, his understanding deepens, illuminating the true purpose behind Jake's clandestine endeavors. With meticulous attention to detail, Stephen sifts through the fragments of information gathered during his surveillance of Jake, each piece a puzzle waiting to be solved. Slowly but surely, the disparate clues begin to coalesce, forming a clearer picture of Jake's clandestine mission. As Stephen connects more dots, the true magnitude of Jake's undertaking begins to dawn on him. It's not just about isolated incidents or random encounters. It's about unraveling a world of pet-related mysteries and the pivotal role that Jake plays within it. With each revelation, the fog of uncertainty lifts, unveiling a landscape of intrigue and significance that stretches far beyond Stephen's initial comprehension. Though many questions still linger unanswered, the pieces of the puzzle are falling into place, paving the way for a deeper understanding of Jake's enigmatic world and the mysteries that lie at its heart. In a transformative moment of clarity, Stephen's perception of Jake's actions undergoes a profound shift. What once appeared mysterious and suspicious now emerges bathed in the light of nobility and compassion. With newfound understanding, Stephen is inspired to extend a helping hand to Jake in his noble endeavor as a pet detective. Recognizing the potential synergy between his youthful energy, Jake's expertise, and the remarkable skills of their canine companions, Stephen sees an opportunity to forge a formidable team dedicated to unraveling the mysteries of lost pets and reuniting them with their desperate owners. Driven by a shared sense of purpose and fueled by compassion, Stephen's decision to offer his assistance marks a pivotal moment in their journey. Together, they stand poised to embark on a new chapter, a chapter defined not by shadows of suspicion, but by the illuminating light of empathy and collaboration. With a shared vision and a newfound sense of purpose, Jake and Stephen embrace the prospect of collaboration, their unique abilities converging to tackle pet-related mysteries in their community. The promise of working together fills them with excitement and anticipation, igniting a spark of determination within their hearts. As they embark on their journey as a team, Jake and Stephen begin to map out their first mission with fervent enthusiasm, eager to put their combined skills to the test and make a tangible difference in the lives of pet owners and their beloved companions. With each step they take, their bond strengthens, fortified by their shared commitment to their newfound mission. Together, they stand united in their resolve to unravel the mysteries that lie before them, knowing that their collaboration holds the power to bring solace and joy to those in need. Bound by a shared purpose to bring solace to those who have lost their cherished companions, Stephen and Jake embark on a transformative journey into the realm of pet detection. Together, they navigate the labyrinthine twists and turns of this clandestine world, offering a beacon of hope to the families they encounter along the way. With unwavering determination fueling their spirits, Stephen and Jake set their sights on their inaugural case, the disappearance of Max, a beloved canine companion. Armed with a blend of skills, knowledge, and resources, the duo dives headfirst into unraveling the intricate mystery surrounding Max's sudden vanishing act. Their journey into the heart of pet detection not only marks the dawn of a new chapter in their lives, but also heralds the birth of a unique partnership, a partnership forged in the fires of compassion and dedication. As they traverse the unknown terrain ahead, Stephen and Jake stand ready to unleash hope and joy upon those in need, their alliance serving as a beacon of light in the darkest of times. In their quest to find Max, Stephen and Jake seamlessly merge their unique abilities, creating a dynamic partnership fueled by youthful enthusiasm and decades of canine expertise. Their collaborative efforts form a formidable team dedicated to reuniting Max with his anxious owner. With each stride they take, Stephen's energetic fervor complements Jake's seasoned wisdom, guiding them along the path of clues and information left in Max's wake. Together, they meticulously piece together the puzzle of Max's whereabouts, their determination unwavering in the face of uncertainty. As they follow the trail, a glimmer of hope begins to emerge, casting a warm light on their journey. Each lead they pursue deepens their anticipation of the moment when they will bring Max back to his owner's arms. Their commitment to their mission remains steadfast, a testament to the unbreakable bond forged in their shared pursuit of hope and reunion. Finally, after days of relentless searching and following every lead, Stephen and Jake's unwavering determination pays off. They successfully locate Max, who is cautiously hiding in a nearby park. The heartwarming moment of Max's reunion with his overjoyed owner is filled with tears of happiness and gratitude. It's a testament to the power of dedication and the bond between pets and their owners. The pet owner's tears of joy and Max's ecstatic tail wagging create a heartwarming scene that touches the hearts of everyone present. The profound connection between pets and their owners is reaffirmed, and Stephen and Jake find immense satisfaction in their mission. The shared happiness between the owner and Max is a testament to the positive impact they've made. Word quickly spreads throughout the neighborhood about Jake's pet detective work and the successful reunion of Max and his owner. The community begins to see Jake in a new light, no longer shrouded in suspicion, but admired for his dedication to reuniting lost pets and their families. In celebration of their remarkable achievements, the community comes together to honor Jake and Stephen's tireless efforts. A lively party is organized, filled with laughter, an abundance of food, and the joyful sounds of music. It's a moment of shared happiness and gratitude for their invaluable contributions to the neighborhood. The culmination of Jake's journey from an enigmatic figure to a celebrated hero marks a vibrant chapter in the neighborhood's tapestry. The festivity in his honor does more than just laud his achievements with his 5 German shepherds. It serves as a beacon of light, piercing through the once prevailing shadows of doubt and suspicion that veiled his true intentions. This transformation in the community's eyes is profound, turning wary glances into looks of respect and admiration. What was once misunderstood about Jake's daily routines with his dogs has been unveiled as a mission of noble cause, demonstrating his significant positive influence within the neighborhood. The skepticism that once clouded the neighbors' views has dissolved, replaced by a newfound trust and esteem for Jake. His dedication, now illuminated in full, showcases the power of understanding and the impact one individual can have on many, rewriting his story from one of mystery to an inspiring narrative of compassion and community service. With their growing reputation and the community's unwavering support, Jake and Steven embark on a new chapter in their partnership. They are ready and eager to extend their helping hand to more pet owners in need. Their shared commitment to reuniting lost pets and their owners brings a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose to their lives. The story concludes with the satisfaction of reuniting lost pets and their owners, bringing happiness, relief, and hope to all involved. Jake and Steven find deep meaning and purpose in their mission, while the community stands united in their support for this heartwarming cause. Together, they create a legacy of compassion and teamwork that continues to make a difference in the lives of those they touch.